Alrighty then, welcome back to Mostly Moist and my Oxygen Not Included playthrough, where the duplicants have just woke up and they're now off to shower and toilet and many other things. Toilet is definitely a verb. To shower, to toilet. Speaking of toilets, I just happened to spot that up here I'm having this nightmare here, and I've now obviously stopped. I cut the power off briefly, but I have just reconnected it here so that, because this power had stopped, because these are too hot, like that, so we need to cool those, which I'm going to do in a second, but that did mean that that stopped the water from going through here, which is now actually going back through here again, but then that's going to stop because of this. So we've got a bit of a problem. So I've reconnected the water over here. This is actually now cooler water, I've realised, but I don't think we've got enough supply coming from down here. That's this, essentially, in order to power our entire base, or to, you know, do the toilets and everything else, because actually that's stopped again, but that's probably because this has been disabled. Why were you disabled? Right, no. Yeah, okay, it's fine. So that's pumping all sorts of water through here, which will eventually make its way back to the base. Anyway, one of the things I was thinking of doing was just quickly, I say quickly, it's going to take a minute, I just want to get, we could use a petroleum generator up here to burn this ethanol, because we've got quite a lot of the ethanol, and it's very tempting to just send the that up to actually let it generate electricity for us to then power this, because it's very important that this sort of keeps going, and then that can cool this as well, or another cooling. We need to cool these generators because they're just too hot. So I don't know whether I've got any ice. We do have 88 tons of ice. Okay, what we might do then is just very briefly, we might just have, where's a temp shift plate? Temp shift plate, temp shift plate, temp shift plate. Where is that? Okay, temp shift plate. Made of ice. Okay, and we're just going to momentarily paint a load of temp shift plates here. They will absolutely melt instantaneously, but maybe that will just allow us to just cool these off for a second. So they can do that. In the meantime, they're doing these plastic ladders, which do not need to be an 8. They can now be a 6, because that's kind of nice to have. So let's do that so we can get to that at some point when they get there. Definitely don't need to be 8ing all these plastic ladders. Let's just make sure we've not done that anywhere else. Let me just zoom out. We got any more plastic ladders? I did go on a bit of a plastic ladder binge, so I just want to make sure that I'm not. No? Okay, good. Right, okay, so they're going to get to that. They're going to build some of these temp shift plates. We'll speed the game up slightly. There we go. So these will melt almost... You are really slow at building them. That's interesting. Now what we need to do is we need to, as quickly as possible, get some actual cooling up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig this out. Like that, yeah, the building, you're going to get this building melted the whole time, because these are going to melt instantaneously, but they will at least do that, you see, which will just cool that off ever so suddenly. So this is temporarily solving that problem. This here is going to dig this, and then yet another aqua tuner is going to be made, yet more of steel, and it's going to go there, like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to get a petroleum generator up here. So let's get... I'm going to sneeze. I am back. There we go. I have sneezed. I've picked up some sort of weird sniffy coldy thing, which is great. Yeah, building melted, that's fine. It's not actually a difference in here. We could just open that at the moment, and then that'll let that water dribble into here. I would like to put a petroleum generator here somewhere. There's already... Okay, these can be demolished. Yep, and this is going to let out polluted water. Do I want to put it inside here or not? I mean, it doesn't really matter. And the polluted water can just dribble anywhere for now. I don't really care. So actually what we're going to do is we're just going to do this. So we're going to... So let's do a deconstruction. 8 buildings only. Get rid of that and that. And these for the sake of it. Please ignore the messages. Because, you know, that's just nothing I can do about that. Because that's going to keep doing that forever. We'll get rid of all that. And then what we might do is put the generator about here somewhere. So we'll just let them clear this little lot out. This is all 8, that's fine. Let's 8 all this as well. You know, there we go, so they'll get round to that. Let's speed the game right up. Good, what's the temperature like here now? Okay, this has helped a lot. Okay, so this is sort of kept on top of that. What's overheating now? What's broken? Oh god, something in here is heat damage now. Okay, I need to go to status. Okay. Okay. Is that because that's because of the pipe? Thermoactive tuner. The liquid pipe. Because it's got steam in it, this can't get away. Okay. Okay, this is horrific. As always. Everything's horrific. It's always bad. Okay. Go there. And then we can get rid of, at least, that'll get the water moving again. It's not going to be cold. Yeah. I mean, this water's going to be 50 degrees. Yeah, building melted, that's fine. But we can't do a lot about that, unfortunately. Why are you not powering? Because now the building's flooded. Yep, that's a thing. Yeah, I need that to... Yeah, because they're going to melt all this stuff. Right, okay, cancel. Get rid of that now. Just get on with these things. Thank you. That water will go away. It's just going to take a minute. So, yeah, that's connected to that, even though it's fake connected to that. So this is just the emergency that we're just dealing with for the moment. I can't... Can I let them in there? I mean, it's 300 degrees when this comes out. It's going to be absolutely horrific. Maybe what we can do is we'll put another airlock. Yeah, Mavic Rock is fine. I'm going to put another airlock here. Then we're going to get an insulated tile. Mavic Rock, yep, fine. And that's going to go there and there. And then this is going to go there and there like this. And then we're going to have a ladder. Yep. Which is also Mavic Rock, is going to go here like this. Great. Good stuff. Okay, I actually don't want that. Let's cancel that build. I want to make it an airlock, actually. In some vague hope that this, you know, no, iron is a terrible idea, just realised. I mean, better be steel, just in case something terrible comes along. So we'll put that there like that. Good. All of this is 9. Yep, good. This will at least seal that in. That's good. They'll build these things. This can be deconstructed as a 9. This can be deconstructed as a 9. That's great. It's not going to do the best job, but at least it will try. It's going to let some puffs out, but it's not going to let everything out, which is the horrificness of what's going on here. Liquid pipe. That can be 9. There we go. They'll get there in a minute once I've let them build this. So they're going to build that. These are still flooded, right? Yeah, okay. Didn't think of that as the result of the building shift plate. What are you? You're a security door. You can be deconstructed as a 9 as well. Good. Let's just deconstruct. Demolish that. Great. Some wire. Yeah. Just 9 that as well. Great. Okay. When you get there, then I want to be able to put a petroleum generator. I want to sit that right here. This is obviously a terrible idea, but we'll put it here for otherwise people are going to get triggered. We want some mesh tile, which will turn up here. There we go, mesh tile. Let's make it gold amalgam. That's great. 3 tiles of mesh tile there. And then this can be, this ladder of Maverick Rock can go... Well, they can get around anyway. Okay, they can get around anyway. Don't worry about that then. Okay, good. Deconstruct this, please. That's great. And then we'll deconstruct these as well for the sake of it. Just so it looks better. Then they'll come along and do that. This building's still flooded. But there's no point in trying to mop here, because if you try and mop here, they'll just be doing it forever. We just need it to flow away enough to get rid of it. That's good. So power, petroleum generator. Let's make it of gold amalgam. Plonk that on there. That'll be great. Okay. I'm thinking about how I'm going to get the pipes of the ethanol up here. It is tempting to just deliver it, but I wonder how much it uses. Okay, we could actually just build, I've just realised, we could build this same thing again, because we've got so much wood, right? We've got 120 tons of wood. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Going to build the same thing again, up here. Okay, we'll have you right here. We'll have a liquid reservoir right here. We're going to build some normal tile out of Maverick Rock right here. Like that. And then we're going to put a good old-fashioned box. God knows, what can we make this out of? Sedimentary rock? Beautiful. Like that. Then we'll build a shipping auto sweeper out of gold, just in case it gets super hot. Yeah, that can go there like that. We're going to need some power in a minute. We'll worry about that in a second. Okay, all these things are getting built, which is terrific. This is a much better way to do it. Okay, this is all going to be good. These are all being built as a... Okay, this needs to be wood. Yeah, and a 9 for the wood. And then copy settings. Paste that into there. This is going to need power, but it's also going to need a pipe. Insulated liquid pipe doesn't really matter. We can just make it... I mean, just liquid pipe is fine. Sandstone. I mean, beautiful. If we've got some sandstone kicking about, great. Great. That can go to there. That's amazing. We're going to need some power. So we got some stuff on here. This has 1200. And this is going to be on the main power line anyway in a second. So let's get... can I get the main power line? Oh, we can. So this... We got some gold. We've still got some gold. Okay. That can go to there. Automation wire. This is of going to be need to ability. Okay, we'll make it of steel. It's a bit expensive, but okay, let this happen. And we're there. Great. That's going to join up to that. So we've connected that, we've connected that, we've connected that. The only thing we haven't connected is the power line. So this needs to go here to here, up like that, and then into there. And then conductive wire bridge. Definitely not of iron. This needs to be steel. Go there like that. Okay, all these things are getting built. And with any luck, we will shortly have everything we need. So gold. We've got no gold. Okay, fine. Okay, so let's... 2 is already there. 3's down here. Fine. Let's get some gold. We desperately need some gold. Gold amalgam to gold. Let's have 10 of those, please. Give me a ton of that. Okay, so they will quickly come along and produce some of that, and then we can start considering fixing what that's going up there. This needs to just be copy settings to there. That's great. This is already happening. You've got nothing in you. Okay. I mean, we should have those things. What have we got here? Algae. Why not? A bit of algae. We can always use a bit of algae. Okay. I mean, this is rapidly becoming... we're not got wood in here, right? Please don't tell me. We are putting wood in there. Don't do that. Great. No wood. Thank you. I want the wood to go elsewhere. Like in these boxes here. Although, to be honest, we've got so much wood, right? these are what... Yeah, okay, let's put wood back in there. That's fine. Okay, yeah, cooking is happening. Yep. Barbecue's good. Okay, we're on top of the barbecue as long as we don't run out of the food that we're for them. Okay, so this needs to be more steel. We've got some steel. This is trying to get there. This is terrible. So this water, I'm sure, is not... It is going. It's 50-degree water, unfortunately. So it is going to hot everything up again. Do you know what? Temporarily, I think I'm going to... But then this is going to... Well, that's why we've got the door to go back in there. Temporarily, I think I might just cut this off again. Yeah, and then put this back into there. Then we're going to let them in there to heal that. Okay, so this needs to be unlocked, unfortunately. And then this is going to let out... We'll see how much heat that lets out, but that... Okay, the building's still flooded. Alright, we can probably mop this now. Just. Okay, I don't want to do too... If you do too much, then they spend all their lives mopping. That is still cold there, crazily, so I'm still... Somehow we've got... Yeah. Well, that was the other thing I wanted to check as well. Something just crossed my mind while I was in the shower, is making sure that we are capturing the actual hydrogen. Yes, we are. Okay, good. For a minute there, I think just the little snuffs of hydrogen that are here are helpful to us, that they go into the system. That doesn't... I mean, this is awful. This whole system here is absolutely diabolical. And we could really use something going into here. But hey-ho. Yeah. That's great. Okay, there's still oil coming out from the bottom, so I'm just going to ignore the fact that there was something terrible happened down there last time we were down there, so let's not worry about that. Okay, this needs to be fixed. They're gonna unlock that door, and then they're gonna go down here and fix this. Yeah, the door can be set as a 9. Okay, they're gonna come and do this. This mopping needs to be a 9 as well. Sorry, guys. You need to do all these things. Literally everything. All these things need to happen. And it's very sad, and I'm sorry. You're delivering wood. Here we go. Oh, you just did the door. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, that building's no longer flooded. Yeah, they're going to be mopping for a minute or two because there's quite a lot of water to mop. Okay, we can cancel that now. There's not enough. There's just a bit of cooling water there now. So, they're going to start to get hot again. How are we doing here? I really want to keep an eye on when they go in there. Okay, good. This is happening. Okay, here's the terrifying moment. Oh. Okay, so that got hot quick. Oh, you're repairing that. Just get rid of that. Don't care about that. Oh, don't open the two doors at the same time. This is still better than what happened when we let the whole lot out. I still haven't repaired this. Okay, well, there we go. Something. We made a start. Right, now this is now powered back up again, so we can deconstruct. We can disconnect that and join this back up again. Great. Okay. We're getting wood over here. That's great. They're coming to here. Really want you to finish this, guys. Can you finish this, please? And then we can actually start. Not quite sure how much it makes. 500 grams a second, and you probably use 200 grams a second, but only when you're being used. So, it's something. Critter starvation, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. You're just delivering wood. Great. Okay, well, they are 9s, to be fair. I was watching Francis John play Oxygen Not Included, and he's got these lovely, oh, this is important, he said, and he puts it onto a 6. I think the mistake is, everything's a 5 to start, and I think the mistake is, set things, around the middle, and then that saves you these things. But by the time I've gone around and changed all the 7s down, then who knows what's going to happen. Right. Why are we not feeding any of these things? Is it because these are all just 8s? Okay. So stone hatch. I know I've checked this. Stone hatch needs granite, igneous rock, obsidian. So let's go. Oh, sorry. So you want granite. None. Igneous rock. None. Horrific. Obsidian. None. Okay, they are starving. Wow. Wow. Just, wow. Okay, right, fine. Yeah, okay, what else do you eat? No, thank you. Sedimentary rock? I mean, that's terrifying. I mean, I guess. Sedimentary rock? How much do you eat a day? How much do you eat a day? Okay, well, let's do this anyway. We need to do this anyway. Just sedimentary rock. Copy settings. Let's do this. Great. Where's the other two? Okay, so they'll put some sedimentary rock in there, but I am slightly concerned that... Let's find out if this tells me how much a hatch eats. Do-do-do. Meat. So, okay, let's go stone hatch then. Just for the sake of it. Right, they eat 140 kilos. Okay, and they give out coal. Okay, 140 kilos a cycle. And we've got how many hatches? Don't think you can tell how many hatches we got, but I mean, these are each taking 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35. Oh my god, that's a lot of kilos. Just have a sip of tea for a second. I think it might be time to get off the hatch farm situation, because we're not going to be able to feed them anything else. Okay, so I mean, sedimentary rock. Sorry, hatch. What do we need? Granite, igneous rock, obsidian, sedimentary rock. Okay, let's go down south a minute. What have we got? I mean, this is nothing but igneous rock here. Okay, we just haven't... Oh my god. Right, we haven't explored for a while, so that's what the problem is. Okay, so 7. Maverick rock, great. Okay, let's just strip mine this to at least give us some more... Yeah. What are you? Maverick rock. Phosphorite, nice. Okay, that will give us quite a bit of this. So we can just strip mine that. What you can get to. That will then give you plenty of igneous rock. There's some more igneous rock there. Granite, sedimentary rock. Okay, fine. So we've got a little bit we can go and get off the map. Sedimentary rock. Igneous rock. Granite. Okay, fine. Okay, I just haven't really got anything out of my... yeah. So this is igneous rock. Is there any... Okay, so there's 2 tons in each of those tiles, essentially. What are you? Granite, igneous rock, granite, igneous rock. Okay. We've got some iron ore here as well. Okay, so there's quite a bit of stuff left on said map. So, well, there's hope. Just go do that. Thanks. 7. Great. 7. Terrific. Okay. They will go and do that. That will give us some stuff. And then we can move on with our lives. Okay, right. That's going to just let... that's the other side of this. Okay, that's good. So no weird gases are going to make their way into where we want to be. Right. Let's go up here. How are we doing? Keep going. Up you go. Right. Okay, we just need these. Okay, the gold is hard to come by because we're not really making it. Okay. You're overheating now. Oh, man. Yeah, it is quite toasty in there. We need to use this steam. Pretty soon we need to use this steam. I think we should be putting this on the main network so that we can utilize the power. We did say that before, but I think we should be using this steam, otherwise it's just going to build up in here forever. So let's do that. I've decided. We've got some gold amalgam, but I think it's going to, whether it'll run out or not, I don't know. Great. There we go. We've got some gold amalgam. That will join up to that. That's probably a set. Okay, 8 is good for that. Beautiful. Right, they're going to build that. That's good. What's your boggle? No power consumers. Well, because we cut that off. Yeah, we have cut that off. That's fine. Okay. I mean, yep, you let out horrific amounts of... Yeah, these are about to blow up, which is horrific. We've got steel. We should be making steel anyway. That's fine. Please make these. I mean, let's just make... Why aren't you making these? Okay, you picked up gold amalgam over there. That's great. Lovely. Loving your work. We've got no gold amalgam left again. I hate it. There's just nothing but things running out. Okay, coughing. Cough complete. Okay, we run out of gold again. I mean, there's some gold amalgam here. So maybe we can go get some of that. Terrific. And where does it glitter? Okay, a little bit there, a little bit there. Great. Get that. And you're going to need to be able to dig through there, obviously, in order to get there. Get that. Glittery there. Oh, missed. Thank you. Okay. I want to get on with building a rocket, obviously, but while there's things like this going on, it's very difficult. Shiny. Yeah, shiny. Excellent. Let's just dig through here. Yeah, you can dig through there, can't you? You can indeed. Great. All of this needs to be at least a 7 so that we get it done. Yeah. Great. Any more gold amalgam over here? No. Okay, we've done this before, but we're going to do this for metal. We're going to go like this. We can zoom out. This is... okay, that's gold amalgam already. Okay, let's just get the UI back. Gold amalgam they're getting there. There's some there. There's a nice little collection just here, which is directly above that, which is handy. A few little blobs just there. Can they get to that? They absolutely can. Dig that. Thank you. Okay. Again, zoom out so I can see. This is a big old lump over here. Look, we should go and get that. Yep. Alright. How do I get over there? Oh, that's handy. We're already here. Good. So what we're going to do is this here is going to go down to there. Who knows what I just built that out of, but let's build it out of Mavic Rock, because Mavic Rock is pretty close by here. That's great. Yeah, and then we're going to... I kind of want this to flood, so what we're going to do, just so that any nasty... Well, who cares? Yeah, it's space right there. Space is right there. So, in which case we don't actually care, do we? So let's just dig across here. So there would be great. Cancel that. Okay, and then we can... we should, he said, with a slightly weird voice. So one step, one step, one step, one step, one step, one step. Beautiful. Dig as much as you can, please. Great. 7. Go dig that. We got bored diggers, so they can go and get that. That's more gold amalgam for Simon and the gang. Right, how are we doing back over here? Okay, are we getting anywhere? No. Okay, we're getting some gold amalgam though, so we'll stay there. Let's just go. Where's 4? Oh, look at that. 4, perfect. Gold amalgam. Yeah, I want another ton of gold, please. Steel is happening. Yeah, great. Okay. I mean, steel's the thing. We've got tons of iron ore. We should just make everything out of steel. Iron ore to iron, and then iron to steel. Yeah, we got... Okay, we got... We should just be making lots and lots of steel. Got tons of lime from the eggshells. Iron, refined carbon is not a problem. Ceramic. How much have we got ceramic? We've got 800. Let's have some more ceramic as well, please. This is just coal, right? Coal and clay. Good. Give me 40 ceramic, please. Brilliant. Okay. All those things, they're probably 8s, right? 7 and 8. Okay, that's... Yeah, 8s. Good. We don't need glass at the moment. Right, another cycle has gone by. 923 of your lovely cycles. My poor colony, it feels like we're on edge. This one here... Okay, why are you... You got 181 grams of coal. I'm assuming that as they run... There we go. Why are you not delivering to this? I would dearly like to see why you're not delivering to this. Or are you just... You're just not using your coal? 260 kilograms. I mean, you do have coal in you. They don't run long enough. It doesn't run long enough to, because it's just a quick puff, and then the batteries are full again. Because they charge up so fast. There's only 2 batteries to charge up. What is on this circuit at the minute? 4.5 kilowatts. Because we're powering this thing. Plus all these lights. Plus the 2 sun lamps. Yeah. Fair enough. Where is the main power bank there? We could just sneak another one of these in. Can we have a steel one of those, please? Yeah, we'll just sneak another one of these in here. And then this wire, we'll just sneak steel in there. Steel seems to be the thing we should be starting to make stuff out of, really. Okay, are you going to go and pick some of this stuff up? Excellent, well done. Okay, meanwhile, back up here. Oh, we finally delivered a conductive wire. How's this conductive wire going? This is great. Gold amalgam. Yeah, they're getting some. This is probably letting heat... I mean, this is just hell, right, for heat. It's just absolute hell. We just need to get the steam out. And if we can get the steam out, then all is well. Right, let's just make sure we're getting... Yeah, we're not going to have any plant water, but that's okay. As long as the toilets keep going. And we've got no plant water. This is now going to cool down here. The base itself is nice and cool, which is great. Green would be nice, but hey. Go on, give me something nice. Give me something good. I mean, water. 2 tons of water. Do I want a shine bug egg? Probably not. Let's just have a shine bug egg. Have we got any? What have we got egg-wise? Got 28 hatch, yeah. Stone hatch eggs. Yeah, I mean, the hatch eggs are just gonna... They're turning into meat in my little drowny thing. Well done, dude. I think it's a bit chilly up here, isn't it? Yeah, it's a 10-degree surf, but that's okay. People, I live in Orkney, and people go surfing in the water around Orkney. They are nuts. How? Liquid phosphorus. Wow. Liquid phosphorus. So phosphorus, phosphorite, and 250 degrees gives you liquid phosphorus. That is insane. Wow, this is real hot here. But we're going to get a cooling loop sorted out eventually. This is steel. That's only a 5. Okay. Let's get that done eventually. Oh, they're finally delivered this. It's only a 9 after all. Yeah, okay, great. I mean, they have got to run around the base to get it, to be fair. But, okay, that's fine. Yeah, and this... Okay, good, good, good. Has this finally run out of hydrogen? It has. What's happening with our hydrogen? Dormant. You're going to be back in 4 cycles, which is good. You're going to be back in 3.8 cycles. Yep. Hydrogen's a problem. How do we... Can we magic hydrogen from somewhere? Hydrogen generator. Hydrogen. Just give me hydrogen. How do I get... Can I just generate hydrogen gas? There we go. We can get liquid hydrogen. Great. That's terrific. Hydrogen. Yeah, great. Water gives hydrogen. Yes, I know that gives hydrogen, but not very much. I mean, can we use this just for that? I mean, you've got so much water at the minute. Can we just generate hydrogen instead? There are so many compounding issues. The thing about this game is, I don't think I've played badly. It's just, you know, just things. There's creatures that create hydrogen there, right? What do you create? Petroleum. You create petroleum. Okay, something must create... if I go... Critters. Okay. Field guide. Okay. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, so Drecos. Do you give... No, you give... They give... Yeah, phosphorite. Okay, oh no. Okay, good. Moos, pips, pacus, poke shells. How about you? What do you give? Drop a poke shell malt. Crush it, turn it into lime. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's great. Shove voles. What do you give? You give meat. Great. Okay, yeah, you turn stuff into less stuff. I know what you give, and you just give oil. Okay, so hydrogen generation, quite tricky. I'm assuming there are no plants that give off hydrogen. Palm lily. Who knows? Right. Okay, they're like chlorine, if I remember rightly. Right, okay, here's another one of these. That's already been used. Okay, we'd really like you to start generating hydrogen again, please. That'd be great. But, in the meantime... Okay, 2. Here we go. Right, everything is connected except for... Oh, you. Why are you not connected? What are you connected to, then? Okay, yeah, I'm being stupid. Okay, this... Great. Is that a 9? I think I'm building everything as a 9. Yeah. 9. Great. And then you don't have to be a 9. You can be a 6 or a 5. And you can be, yeah, a 5 as well. Or a 6 even. Because you're ready to go. You are ready to go. You piped up. You are piped up. We just need to get some power to here. So that's the last thing. Yeah. Are these connected to the main line now? Oh. Great stuff. Okay. So now we have power across the whole grid. Admittedly, it's a potential of a massive load. And yes, I did just say massive load. Okay, right. This is happening. Okay, are you... Yeah, disabled by automation grid anyway. Which is great. But now we've gone here. We've got too much power running off the grid. But it's not all being used at the same time. Potentially it could all be used, but it's not all being used at the same time. This is current load 240. This is current load. Nothing. Yeah. Not quite sure why they're all different colours. I always forget what the colours are for. Okay, actually in use, I guess, and then they change colours. You're not being used, you're not being used. Right. Okay, this is a 9. This Yeah, no. Thermoactive, okay, that's fine. They're not going to... Okay, that this is you can't put a priority on the thing itself. That's fine. Go fix that. Great. You're delivering steel and then building this, which is good. Which is nice. Okay, then we can think about what we're going to do here. And what I'm wondering is actually ethanol. We're creating some ethanol here. We could actually fill our loop with ethanol. So you haven't got anything yet. You have. You should have. Why have you not got combustible? You've got combustible liquids. Are we just not dropping the power far enough? Okay. I want you guys on actually quicker than everything else. So you can be low threshold at 50. So with steam generators, I want to use before we use anything else. So these ones are on 30, and then these ones are on 10, which is fine. But the steam generators and this little lot here, I want this on before anything else, because I want to get rid of this steam. So let's see what happens. What's charging up? As you guys are charging up, aren't you? Yeah. You're going to charge to 90 and then stop. Okay. So once it stops, which I'm hoping will stop shortly, this needs to be rebuilt as steel. Okay, it's going down straight away. Okay, come on. You're all on the same grid now, right? Yep, good. So 9,000. Why have you got so much more power in your batteries when you're on the same grid? There we go. Finally. Okay, finally they're chuffing away. Okay, they've stopped. They're still going, which is very sad. How can you not have natural gas? Oh, because they're dormant. Amazing. Everything's dormant. Okay, we really need you then. Okay. So you are solely powering this thing before this little lot kicks off. Okay, okay, okay. This is good. These are now kicked on. This is now kicked on. Okay, it's barely keeping up, but it's doing something. This will now get hot again. Right. Okay, 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 okay. Let's have a look in here. This is still not doing. We need this to be repaired as a 9. We're out of steel. We're not quite out of steel. Why won't you do this? Why won't you repair this? Because everything's a 9. They're busy. They're busy doing busy things. But I really need that repaired. Because otherwise our food is going to go down somewhat rapidly. Irrigation. Be cool enough. But we need to get this back up and running. 300 degrees. Yeah, I want you to be used. Maybe I just burn this steam off. Do you know what? Okay, I disconnected the wrong end. That's hilarious. Okay. Why aren't you running? Run, damn you. Okay. Let's just deconstruct so we know we've deconstructed all that, please. Great. Yeah. Now. Great. I'm just going to run these steam turbines, and then that'll start getting rid of some of this steam. This can run on the automation grid, that's fine. Storing nothing because it's not going nowhere. That's sort of just powering itself. There you go. Right. You run. Great. Okay, so they're going to run that. They're going to run and they're going to get hot real quick. So what we need to do is more pipes. So insulated liquid pipe actually can just be a liquid pipe. And we can make it... we can't do granite, so we're going to make it... Steel, no. Igneous rock, fine. Or sandstone. We've got some sandstone here, so let's do that. So we're going to go... do we care? It's going to come out and up to here. It's going to go round. And then here it's going to become radiant pipe. And we'll go steel, because we can. Yeah, then we're going to go back to this. Yeah, which is then going to go across here. To here, and then it's going to go radiant liquid pipe again, steel. It's going to come through here. Great. We can stay radiant, why not? Great, and then it can go back to being whatever this is. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh god. I don't want to go that way. So we're going to go this way. So I don't want to go through the hot room unless we have to. Great, and then this is going to be one bridge. Not bad for one bridge. Okay, good. Okay, so they're going to build that. Then we need to put something in it. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this stuff in it for now. What is the liquid pipe contents? Give me... Why is that water? Okay, give me ethanol. Right. Doodle-doodle-doo. Are you good as a coolant? Your thermal conductivity is 0.171, which isn't very good. Because what we want is we want something to transmit the heat very well, which I think oil is the best. So if I go back to oil thermal conductivity of 2. Okay, so we want to get some oil. And so if I were to... We've already got a cooling loop here that can be topped up with this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to steal some oil from that. And the easiest place to steal it from is right here. How we get the pipe up there? Oh, there's already a dead pipe here. What were you used for? Okay, that's handy. Okay, that's very handy. Alright, so we're going to grab a liquid pipe bridge. We're going to change this to igneous rock. And we're going to make a connection. No, we're going to make it maverick rock. And we're going to add a connection here. Like that. Then we're going to add another one of our liquid valves like this one here. Where is it? There's a liquid valve here somewhere. Here it is. Which is duplicant controlled. But... No, I don't want to copy the settings. I just want the whole thing. B, thank you. Okay, iron is fine because it's going to be in the base, so it's going to be alright. Can't build it there. Need to build it somewhere sensible. So you're going to go here. Uh-huh. Okay, you can't fit there. So this is going to be a little bit of a... Oh, what? Okay. This is horrific, but it's funny. So let's do that. Okay, you... Bridge, cancel that. Okay, let's do this again. Let's have plumbing, liquid valve. Oh, great. Going to be iron is great. Okay, this is going to go there like that. Pauses for thought. It's going to go there like that. Beautiful. This is going to go igneous rock. That's fine. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. And then that's going to, well, we're feeding that to... Oh, we can make ceramic. Let's make ceramic. Into there. Okay, we ran out of ceramic. That's fine. Then... Okay, come here. Great. Okay, yeah, mafic rock for this. Good. That could then go into this loop here. This can go into there. That's fine. That's then going to connect to that. We can then delete liquid pipes. All of this. Being very careful not to... So there'll be little bits of pipe there, but I can't be bothered with that. This will then come up to here, which we're a big fan of. And then this, I want to fill this loop. So what we're going to do is we're going to get another bridge. Okay. Have I clicked something? I have. Liquid bridge, thank you. Now we're going to fill this right here. Beautiful. And then you can just come straight up. What are you? Sandstone. Beautiful. And you can just come straight up here and into that. Beautiful. Change to igneous rock. Play the game. Okay. What the heck priorities did I do all that at? 8's fine. Okay, what are you? 8's? Great. Okay, so 8's good. This is going to get all this done. That's then going to start stealing some oil. So what we need to do is go here. And this needs to allow... just needs to allow... a kilo a second, and we'll see what happens. See what size they go through. That can be a 9 as well, because I needed that to be operated quickly. That will then allow some of this. At the moment, it's not too hot oil, actually. It's probably hot oil here, though. Yeah, that's all right. It's going to end up in the cooling loop. That will allow that to fill this and fill up the cooling loop, which will eventually allow us to fill up this cooling loop. Great stuff. Okay. Food is fluctuating. There's 355,000 calories, which is a lot. But if you divide 355 by 24, that's not so much. That's 16. That's about not quite 20 cycles. So stress is going up because, you know, I'd be stressed if I lived here as well. We really need this water to be flowing, which it isn't yet because, question mark, because you aren't done. Can you just repair that? Please. Let's get that done. I'm assuming they need 120 kilos of steel. Sip of tea. Have returned. Klaxon is irritating. Oh, new printables. Let's just deal with that. Give me something good. No. Sand times. Okay. Fridge is full. Yeah, good. Gonna come in here. I mean, this is horrid in here. Yeah, sorry, mate. Oh. Do you get toasty surroundings? Okay. Things are turning. Okay, we're back down to 26-degree water. I think this pipe is going to burst soon, so I'm just going to let that happen. That's going to just feed our plants for now. And I'm going to let the toilets continue to be fed from this side, so that'll keep this nice and cool. That's great. How are we doing on this? Okay, it's coming on. How are we doing on that? That's great. Quite a bit to do. But the gang are doing marvellous things. Meanwhile, in the loneliness of space... Okay, we're not getting to there yet. That's fine, we'll get to there in a minute. This is just about hanging together. Again, this is pretty hellish in here. We have more steam than we know what to do with. There's, okay, thermoacrid, yeah, that's fine. It's not fine. Clearly it's not fine. But, you know. Right, this is gradually piling up, which is hilarious. Buried object. Okay, great. Let's just dig this as a 6 for fun. Okay, just be a 9. You be a 9 as well. They're just too hot now. We need to get that steam out of there, which we're trying to do, to be fair. We could dribble... well, there's no way there's any water going to live in there. And if I put oil or something in there to try and cool it, then if we put oil in there, that's just going to be hellish. Because that'll just turn into sour gas and terrible things will happen. This just needs to... we need to get this cooling loop up and running. This is all an 8. I need it to be 8, otherwise They're never going to get there. Right, meanwhile, let's just not look at that for a minute. Yeah, more meteor showers. Great, so these bunker tiles are going to look after themselves. Let's cancel this for a minute, so we don't have to... Okay, the one, okay, fine. We can deconstruct these as a 6 when they get a minute. And then this here, 6. Again, if they get rid of that, then the other ones will fall on top and that'll be fine. Again, we could open it, but we don't need to open it at the moment. This, no line of sight, which is fair enough. Okay. Okay, that's already selected, but they haven't got the doors open, so they can't do anything. Okay, new day has dawned. 929 cycles. Somehow we're still alive, although it's feeling less... Can they get to that? They can't actually get to that, can they? Nope, they can't get to that, Simon. So, that was stupid. Okay, let's do this. Okay, dig that out, please. Terrific. Okay, that will allow them to get to there, which then will allow them to get to there and dig out the gold amalgam, because we have 5 tons for a moment, but there's this weird habit of things running out of gold amalgam. Okay, yeah, we got no hydrogen left. Okay, gas. Okay, we have got some gas. Okay, I must have... Why is your pipe blocked? Your pipe shouldn't be blocked. Just get rid of that polluted oxygen. I guess there's not... Oh, there's very little natural gas left. That's fair enough. Okay. How are we doing over here? Come on, guys. This is going to get through... Okay, our steel is now running out. Back we go. Okay, steel. What are you waiting for? Yeah. Okay. You. Get rid of that. We need this steel, though. So someone really needs to be working on this just perpetually. Maybe we need some more duplicants, but if I get more duplicants, then they're going to need more water. We're really on the toilet limit at the minute. I am concerned on the toilet limit, but because I've got 24 divided by 3 is 8, and 8 people. Well, that should work. Have I got 3 schedules? 1, 2. Why haven't I thought of that before? Why hasn't anyone told me that? Okay, let's do that. Let's do that now. Okay, we're going to have bathroom 1, bathroom 2. Can I copy you? Good. Okay, we can get rid of you, and then we're going to call this, unsurprisingly, bathroom 3. Okay, this then... So let's just work out what's going on. Everyone's asleep at the same time, which is fine. I don't mind that. Downtime. Bath time, and then downtime. So really we should just nudge everything along by 2 more? Question mark? Means they have to hold on. Well, they don't have to hold on because they can go... Right, okay, so bathroom 3 is going to be downtime here. Bath time here and here. Great. Okay, don't know quite what the little symbol means, but that's fine. And then work is here and here. Have I done a terrible thing? I have. Right, okay. Not sure what the... This is like dawn or dusk or whatever. Okay, good. Congrats. So now, Meep, all attributes +2 in the morning. Okay, congratulations. You can go to bathroom 3 where you're awake doing things. Okay, and then anyone else with a weird little graphic? No. 3. And we need 4 here, 3. So that leaves 8 on there. Congratulations. 3. Mima, you're a menace anyway. Okay, so theoretically I've done that. They've all still got... So you're going to have a bathroom now. But they should... So we should only have 8. And there's 8 toilets, so... In theory. They're using the shower rather than the toilet, which concerns me greatly. I'm assuming they don't, you know... Do they? Uh-huh. Let's have a look. Bladder, 23%. 24%. Okay, that's okay. Then they're not depositing in the showers, so there's hope, which is good. Fine. I saw some surfing happening as well. This is horrific. So these... You're going to get too hot. Yeah, I know, you're too hot. I'm aware. Yeah. Okay. Crazy. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to let the game run for another little while until this little bit is completed and we've started to fill the cooling loop. And then I will bring you back in the next episode where we will desperately try to think about building our rocket. And maybe the person in the rocket is living their best life and getting out of here. We just need to... This is horrific in here now. Yeah, okay, so we're just letting out here. It's all very terrible. So we just need to get these steam turbines yanking out the steam to try and reduce it because there's so much steam in here. We just need to use it. How much steam do you use? Draws in steam. Properties. Doodle-doodle-doo. Stored. Steam turbine. Steam turbine. Okay. Don't know. I'll have to look it up. Right. So, I'm going to leave it there with this hellscape going on there. The base is somehow hanging together. I mean, at the moment, it's at least coolish in the base. So at least they're a pleasant time when they're not in a atmo suit. But the rest of the time, it's pretty bad. Anyway, thank you for coming along. It's a crazy, crazy journey of... Feels like a slow motion car crash, but we'll see what happens, see if we can rescue things. And thank you for all the nice comments. And do those like and subscribe things. And number go up. Simon equals happy. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you in Mostly Moist next time.